Good afternoon, family and friends. Sergeant OCD here. Doing a little bit of a difference on the what I call the urban heating solution. I've got my wood stove on and it's nice and warm in here. My oil burner stove kind of scared me a little bit today. It started shooting flames out where my air line goes in. So I got my JB Weld out. I had a bunch of different ones and I knew they were old. This is a new one that I bought a while ago. So it should still be good. These were open, so they got air attached to them. So I got a bunch of little things going on, but today I'm going to show you we char material, right? So we put cotton material in a container, we put it into the fire, all the gases escape, and we can hit that with a flint and steel. So I've been studying a little bit on making your own charcoal. So I've had this Star Wars can for, I don't know, a couple years, 3-4 years. Somebody's going to throw it away, and I grabbed it because, you know, I have pack rat mentality that I'm trying to get rid of. But I'm glad I did grab it because it'll be a nice test bed. So all this is, you know, wood in here. And all my wood around here has moisture because I've got high humidity. Most of the time it's 95% humidity. It's not fair because I don't live at the beach. Anyway, we're going to try that today. We'll go outside and we'll put it in a bird barrel. And but anyway, some of the things I've been studying this week, and I already made one of these, and I talked about it before. Taking Crisco, candle, of course I have to trim it down, and I'll keep my wax. Trim it down, and then I've been burning one all morning in my house, where my wife can watch it in the living room. I burned it for a couple of hours the other day, and it really only went down maybe 1/8 of an inch. So I'm out today looking for a terracotta pot. Couldn't find one. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else tomorrow. But you ever see one of these? I had this one in my brother's toolbox, but I needed a smaller one because I was running brake lines. So it's a pipe bending tool. So the way they do this, oh, by the way, that's done with that. That's all you have to do, throw a terracotta pot in it, and it should heat the terracotta pot and it'll radiate heat. The other thing I'm probably going to do tomorrow is I'm going to poke 2 holes in here, hence the reason I have JB Weld. I wanted to test it out anyway, in case, because I got to go out anyway tomorrow. I got to find the terracotta pot. I'm going to loop this, basically wrap it around something and loop it. I'll make a few of these. All this is copper tubing. So I'm going to loop this, and then when it's looped, poke a hole in the bottom, put a wick into here, and I don't have any wick material, so I'm going to try to use Walmart paracord, which is not true paracord. Reason being, it's got 3 thick strands, and I think it'll soak up the fuel. So put a loop, poke a hole into this on the bottom, and I had to buy off of Amazon. Nobody sells 99% isopropyl alcohol. That's what I'm going to use, and nobody sells little candles. So I ended up buying 60 candles for like 17 bucks, and this cost me 30 for I think I got 6 or 8. Actually 12. I got a dozen of these, so that's good. I mean, This is easy to find, the 91%, but I'm gonna try to burn it in here. I don't think it's gonna work. If it does, great. And this is, you know, what I'm about. I see things on the internet, on YouTube, and I try them out and see how easy it is. Plus, I get to show my family and friends that yes, you know, you could do this with just simple tools. Now, I'm going to try these. Not very many people have these unless we do a lot of automotive work. I just happen to have a lot of automotive tools because I do my own work on my vehicles. But anyway, I'm going to get to this. We're going to go outside. It's going to take a little bit because I have to completely surround this in wood and keep adding to that wood because it's got to burn for, you know, they had big ones burning for 4 hours. I'm going to try to burn it for at least two to 3 hours. And then we got to let it cool. So, you know, this will not be done today, but for you, it'll just be a moment. So I'm back, I'm outside. So in here, there's a big hole in the bottom from where, I don't remember what I had in here, but it is soaked. So I'm gonna try to get this guy in here. It's in the middle, and I'm gonna pile wood around it. I think I took a brick. Yeah, so I shouldn't have to have holes in the bottom, like right here, because I've got plenty of holes in there. So I'm going to fill this. I'm probably going to put this bark in here just to keep it off of the wet ashes, and we'll fire it up. So as you can see, I basically threw bark and sticks in there. They're all wet, but they do break. Well, the other ones did. I mean, they do break. So it's cardboard day. So I'm going to go ahead and start some cardboard in here, and even if that doesn't make it. So I got a little bit of cardboard here. People might ask me why I don't recycle my cardboard or recycle glass or cans. The problem with this county is you have to pay to do it. So I already pay for a dump pass for my trash, and by not putting cardboard in there, it, you know, saves me time, weeks or so I don't have to go to the dump as often. Although my dog likes to go to the dump, so I don't fill up all my cans before we go. It's just, I don't want to take that blessing away from him. Now, my plan is I have some other wood. I mean, I've got dry wood in the shed, but my plan is to get this stuff dried out so it ignites. Because my other problem is I was trying to get some more wood and I got me axe stuck. So make sure you can see that. Yep, there it is. It won't come out. So I think it's quite comical, but I've got an idea on how to get rid of that. So the other reason I call this urban fire making is because I'm using everything from home, you know. It's not like I did a pack. So I figure I could just run my splitter in there and get my axe back. As you notice, I am not pounding on the back of this one, not like I did the others. Found out you're not supposed to do that because You see all this beveling? That's what's going to happen to your axe. You see how it's nice? It'll go through easier. Alright, I think I got to load this. But, you know, sometimes being a pack rat's good. I actually just found this splitter because I was looking for something else because my son he was using my chainsaw, and I never replaced that cord, and that thing lasted probably 20 years, it seems. Yeah, I never replaced the cord, so the cord broke. So I would recycle if I didn't have to pay for it. So looks like my fire starting worked. I was able to split this log. It's pretty hard wood, so I've got some wood that I got some wood last summer, so I split up. So I'm gonna throw that in there. But it's all wet around here. It sleeted, it rained already, so Woolly Bear says it's not going to be a bad winter, so snow in the beginning, snow in the end, we're done. Anyway, talking about urban fire making, as you see that my sledgehammer is yellow on one side, red on the other. I painted them at my last place so I wouldn't lose these, and oddly enough I painted one of these yellow and one of these red, and this is the smaller of the two. It's the one I use the most anyway, so I'm not really concerned about losing the other ones. Now we wait. We just keep the fire going. As you can see today, I'm sporting my field jacket from when I went in the military. 1985. So, pretty old. But I love it. It's comfortable. It's broken. It's one of the best jackets I've ever had. So I'm going to just go get some more wood, keep throwing it on top. It should go all the way around. I'm gonna probably have to do that, but I wish I was doing this in the dark. Maybe the next one I'll do in the dark, because you could see the blue flames coming out of the container. And hindsight, there's a half a barrel right behind me, or right behind this barrel. I could have used that, but I'm not thinking today. Anyway, I'm gonna throw some more wood on here, and so why am I making my own charcoal? Well, I got all this wood dumped off, and my son said, hey, you should make charcoal. I'm like, cool, I think I will. And I got to thinking, I got the wood free. I'm off now, right now, today. Time is free. So why can't I just make some charcoal and save 22 bucks or $24 at the store for charcoal? I'll buy the double bags. So why activated charcoal? And that's what this is. You could use it to whiten teeth. Skin detox, exfoliation. I'm reading this, by the way. Coloring homemade soups. Smoothing insect bite. Food poisoning, because it'll make you hurl. That's why I have activated charcoal in pill form in my kit. Relieving gas. I need that. Biochar for gardening. Oh, so I didn't know that, but every time I use all my grill and I take all the ashes, I throw them in my tomato garden because the tomatoes like the acidity. Water purification and pollution. Now, when you have filtered water, it is a charcoal filter. So I can make my own charcoal filters, which, oh, that's a big thing to do, so you don't have to boil your water. Wine making. So those are like 4 of them. It's pretty cool. I am just curious to see. I mean, I know I can make it because I char material all the time, but I'm curious to see if it'll take a start. So I did this so nothing would come out and catch my air or my other wood on fire. But it's pretty interesting that that was one of the air holes, the intake holes that was helping it, because now I have smoke, which is going to decrease the water, decrease. All right, next day. So about 2 hours in, I loaded it up again. Put about 5 this size on it, and 4 hours after that, it had holes all the way around. So the last time I did this with regular char material is I didn't have any char material left. So that's why you see a lot of my char materials not quite done, because you do char material 20 minutes. With this, oh my, this is exactly what I wanted. You could break it easy. It's charred all the way through. So basically, any type of moisture is gone out of here, and it's strictly all char material. But you see, I'm going to have to do this a lot to make charcoal. So now that I know how to do it, I may just get a bigger bin. And so this is what you want. This is the charcoal you want to. I basically am doing it for a grill. So I have this wood, and I like burning stuff. So I'll put this in a bucket. You see a lot. I use a lot of cat buckets because I don't buy buckets. You know, I have cats, or a cat, and he needs litter, so, or she needs litter. So I'm gonna empty this out, fire this up again so I can get more. But anyway, now you know how to make charcoal, and you could use it like for deodorant if you wanted to. Women can use it for eyeliner, other things. If I take a bite of it and start chewing it, you'll see me throw up. But a little bit of it, I believe, will cure an upset stomach. So, you know, in this world of survival, we don't measure anything. So it's just trial and error. Anyway, family, God bless you. Take care. I'm gonna get in the shop and try to make some more heating instruments for the house. But take care. Catch you on the flip side.